All right, so it's a cold morning, but I made a run up here to Marion to this new delayed harvest section of the Catawba River. Fished it one time, well actually two times now, but one just for an hour or so. But my buddies and I floated this a few weeks ago and it was really fun. So I'm just coming up here today to do some wading and give it a try. Met a nice gentleman here who's a local and gave me a lot of tips. He said girdle bugs right now are really crushing it. So got one of those tied on, but going to be doing a little combination of Euro-Nymphing and traditional nymphing. We'll see how it goes. It's about 36 degrees right now, but it's warming up. It'll be 60, 65 degrees. So hopefully we'll see some bugs coming off a little bit later. When I was here last time, my friend Skip crushed them with peeping caddis fly. So I've tied up a few of those and we're going to give those a try today. So anyway, going to get on the water and we'll see how we do. All right, so here's our first fish. Hopefully it'll stay out of that brush. I caught it on I got a girdle bug and an egg. I don't know what it hit on. It looks like a good fish. Came right off that log there. Oh, it's a big old brown on the girdle bug. Right off the log. That's so cool. First fish of the day is the fish of the day. Look at that. Wow. He took the girdle bug too, just like the guy said. That's so great. Oh, actually, no, he took the egg. I'm sorry, he took the egg. He took the pegged egg. That's great. Even better. Big old brown on a pegged egg. Wow. Oh man. Good fight on a 4-weight too. Look at that fish. I thought he would take the girdle bug. I didn't think the big brown would take the egg like that. But I guess, why not, right? Look at that fish. All right, let's get him in here. That's worth the drive all the way here just for that. That is so sweet. Let's see if we can get him in. Oh, he's not quite ready yet. This is a 4-weight rod. It's an old Orvis 4-weight rod that I've got. And actually, let's see if we can get him in here. And he's big old fish. Oh, I can't quite get him. Nice. Come on, fish. I want to get you in here before you get tired out. Too much. All right, let's see if we can get him. Head up, come on. There you go. Big old hog. Look at that, wow. I gotta get over here so I can get the hook out. That's, good Lord. Did not expect that. Look at this mouth. Where's my hook? Oh, it's right in the corner of the mouth. Look at that. This is perfect. Perfect little hook set. Big old fish. There he goes. There he goes. First fish of the day, big old brown. Can't beat that. All right, so that was worth rigging for. Let me show you how I rigged here, because it's a little unusual. Most people probably don't rig this way, but rigging this way once out. Let me get my net put up here. Actually, I'm just going to toss it. All right, so here's the rig. Basically, I've got my indicator down there. I tied on just a girdle bug. Just the guy that was here said that those were working, so I put that on as kind of a heavy weight. And in line to that, then I tied a surgeon's knot, and off that I dropped my tagged bead egg. It's actually a little bit long. I mean, the egg is a little bit farther away from the hook. I like this about an inch or so away from the hook. So I'm gonna move this egg just a little bit, about there. That's about the right place for it. And then on the very bottom, I put 2 little weights. And so the whole rig basically sits like this, and that way the weights hit the bottom and keep the egg off the bottom. And that's where the big fish are. So I want to get that egg down to the bottom, but I don't want to snag on the bottom. So with these weights, as soon as the weights hit, you know, I see a little dinking on the surface, so I can kind of tell that I'm on the bottom. But if the indicator goes down, of course, then I know it's a fish, or because this doesn't get snagged, you know. So that setup really worked pretty well. So we'll give it a try. It's a little awkward to cast because you got to keep everything in line when you cast it. But like I said, just right off that big log over there, I just hooked that monster. So we'll give it a try again and see how it goes. So just in case that video didn't show very well, I got my indicator, and then I got our girdle bug, and then I got my tagged bead egg, and then I got my weights all in line. Well, actually, that's not true. The egg is tied off a tag. So the hard part here is just getting out and getting enough distance, and then we'll let it float down. But that fish was close to those logs. That was bottom. So I'm gonna wait out just a little bit more here. And again, like I said, a little awkward to cast. That was not good. There it goes. Now I got it out where I want it. And then we'll just feed line down and let it float down and see how we do. Nope. But this is a pretty good rig for fishing deep holes. And again, like I said, just a little difficult to get that cast going. And I find that you just briefly water loading makes it so you can cast out. So here's a nice little run. I'm actually wanting to Euronymph this, but just want to make a couple casts with the big stick here first, and then we'll move down to that deeper water. Let's just see what happens here. This is my little bump rig. Oh, that was a fish. That was a fish already. I missed him. I don't know if he hit the egg or not. Better check my rig. Yeah, it looks okay. I might take that weight off at this point. There's a fish. He took the girdle bug. Easy peasy. All right, so kind of traditional little stalker, but crushed it anyway. There's one. Got it on the girdle. Nice little rainbow. Oh, he's off. Good ball. Good boy. Good boy. All right. Next cast. So this is crazy water. I think that the Euro-nymphing is going to be a lot better here. I might just do one or two more casts and then we'll switch out to the Euro-nympher. Okay, so I'm switching out to the Euro-nymph. Got my favorite little combination in. Got the jig streamer with a little soft tackle up top, although it may be too big. We'll see. There's a fish. Oh, he took the jig streamer, of course. Little baby. Looks like a baby brown. No, it's rainbow. Rainbow. All right, he's gone. So there's a little groove over here behind this log that I'm thinking is probably the best place, but we'll see. Caught a couple little ones out, but the sweet spot's over here. All right, so I switched off to the Euro-nymph. Didn't do very well with the jig streamer, so I switched to this peeping caddis, and I put a worm down below. Let's see what we hit it on. I hope it's on the peeping caddis, because that's what I tied up last night. It's a good little fish, though. Woo. Let's see. Nice. Putting up quite a fight. I'm trying to get him out of that deep current there and get him up here. Oh, that's a nice brown again. A couple of nice browns today, I think. I think it's a brown. Get him upstream of me here. No, it's a big old rainbow. I had nice big spots though. I saw that. That's a good rainbow. Look at that nice fish. Healthy looking here. All right, let's get him gone. Yep, thank you, sir. So he hit the peeping caddis. I saw a couple caddises coming off, and it's the reason I switched to that. So that's basically what it looks like. It's a little soft tackle, but it has that little green tail on it, which is just some green chenille instead of a tail feather. So it's the same stuff I tie the worms with, but it's a little brighter green. Interesting, that worked. So basically just flipping it into this fast current here and letting it get down. But that fish was back here in this little pocket, and he was deep. There's one. Same place. He was right in that little seam back in there. Another good fish, at least in that current. Let's see if we can get him up out of there. Oh, he took the peeping caddis again. Skip was right. Skip was right. The peeping caddis was working. All right, back off here a little bit. Sweet. Good, good, good. So I might put that as my bottom fly and try something else up top, because they both hit that. They're not interested in the worm. Or I can put an egg underneath, I guess. But boy, I had to really get that down. So I held my rod tip real high. Nice. Another nice little rainbow. Really nice. Let's see if we can get him gone. Sweet little rainbow. Great. Okay, so started seeing some caddis coming off, and I decided to switch it up because I wasn't really catching anything with the San Juan worm, but I've been catching it with this little peeping caddis. That's actually caught several fish already. To put my DH vacuum fly on instead of the worm, and we'll see how we do. Try this little run here. Caught a couple in here already. Switch it up a bit. There's one. Took the peeping caddis. Whoa, that's a jumper. All right. Where'd he go? He's still jumping. That's a lot of pressure on that fish. Come here, baby. Nice rainbow. So, a little peeping caddis is working well. Ooh, that might have been a fish. That is a fish. Ooh, that's a good fish. There's a good fish. Right along that log. I was a little afraid to go over there just because I didn't know if something was going to be underneath it in line of sticks or things and lose a fly. It took the vacuum fly. DH vacuum hits again. Nice. I love it when both flies are working. All right, let me get them upstream of me here if I can. Not the best netting technique, but it worked. So, took the DH vacuum fly. Another nice rainbow here. Some good quality fish. Oh, there's one. Feels like another pretty good fish. Oh no, just a regular stalker, just out there in the current, blowing around. Feels right, I'm gonna walk up here a little bit. So I just fished back there. Take about 10 steps up, and we're gonna start off shallow and then work our way across again. Hit that pocket again now that we've got these new flies on. And sometimes just switching flies makes all the difference in the world. So make a couple casts shallow here. Just make sure there's nobody holding here in the shallows. Probably not at this point. I've already stepped through here a few times. Good number of caddis starting to come off. All right, last cast here. So I don't think I'm getting down deep enough. That time I don't know if you saw it, I sunk my sighter about halfway, and that's where I picked up the fish. So those fish might be down in that hole a little bit deeper than I think. But that's the nice thing about Euronymphing, is that you can change your depth on the fly just by sinking your sighter a little bit deeper.
Nice DH vacuum. Another rainbow. So mostly rainbows in here. Nice little rainbow. So I'm going to sink my sighter a little bit deeper. Let those flies really get down. And the other thing is I'm going to start holding the line up right away so that those flies really go down. And I kind of missed my pocket. Oof. That's back in there. Sink the sighter. That was a good cast there. But anyway, that's kind of the idea, is to get your flies to really sink. Let me see if I can get one right up underneath that bank over there. Ooh, that might have been a fish. Get out of there. All right, so a little tangle. I'm gonna head on over. We're gonna move down and try a new spot. We probably caught, what, 12 fish out of here? Not too bad. All right, so here's another little spot. Got a little quiet run. See some caddis coming off, so we're gonna try. This is looking like jig streamer water. Whoa! Definitely jig streamer water. I don't know if you saw that fish chase. Okay, so I switched out to kind of my favorite combination, which is, well, I got the jig streamer on the bottom and the soft tackle with the peeping caddis tail on it on the bottom, because that's been working pretty good. So let's try this and see how this works here. It's a little slower water, and sometimes just giving that little extra weight, get it down. There's a fish, got it on the swing. Jig streamer. That's why I said this looks like jig streamer water here. There's a fish, got it on the swing. Jig streamer. So with the jig streamer, I do like to just give it a little bit of action. And sometimes fish that are following it will, especially when it starts swinging, just really go for it. There's a fish. Oh, that's a good fish. He is not happy. He is not down happy. A little bit. There's still a little current here. It's a new little area. There's one. Just letting it dangle on the swing, and rainbows that are aggressive will just come and nail it. It's so nice. It's a nice rainbow there. There we go. Look at that. Sweet. Quality fish. Quality fish. Couldn't turn it down. All right, let's get rid of them. It'd be interesting to drift the egg through here and see what it does. But I'll do that in a minute. I want to finish this first because this is sort of working. They just follow it, and you just let it hang in the current. It's like, it's like candy to these fish. They can't turn it down. Look at that. It's crazy. I don't understand. Sometimes I don't understand. There's one. Again on the swing. Maybe I should just cast down there and let it swing. They seem to like it down there on the swing. Just kind of let it dangle in the water and move it a little bit. Not monsters, but fish is a fish. Let's try it again. Let's get way over there off that bank. Somebody's playing with it. There he is. I was gonna say somebody's playing with it. I could feel him tapping. I could feel him tapping. Nice little rainbow again. There's a little bit better quality. A little bit better quality fish over there in that shallows. Okay, so I switched out to the pegged egg and just hooked one. We'll see if we can get another one here. There's a fish. Took the peg egg. So again, you just got to keep switching things out. When one thing doesn't work and you run out and you know there's fish, you just switch out and do something different. So these eggs have worked pretty well here in the past, these pegged eggs. So it's a technique that I do like. Uh-oh. Got caught on my glasses. There we go. Let's see what we got. There's a brookie. How about that? Finally got a brook trout today. All day long. Nice. So there's a pretty brook. Got nice yellow spots on them. That's a pretty fish. So I got it a little bit more traditional setup here with the pegged egg just on the bottom. And again, I seem to be catching them right in this drop off here, right on this deep dark green water right there. And they seem to be liking the egg, kind of just drifting downstream into them. So they don't seem to be up in the shallow water. So let's see what happens. Don't know what that was. Oh, that's a good fish there or something. I don't know what that was, but it hit it hard. It hit it hard. As a rainbow, I think. He slammed it though. So I'd fished that a bunch of times with those other lures, I mean with those other flies, and you just switch it out. It's just crazy. So I caught a couple brooks, and then all of a sudden now this rainbow. Pretty rainbow. Ah, pretty colors. Pretty colors. Oh, that's dragging. Now this, they don't like moving. The eggs have to be just really quiet in the water. So I just try to set up my drift and get a couple good mends in. Like that. Oh, a little late. See, and I think it's also critical when you do this, you've got to get the eggs in front of your indicator. You got to get your indicator upstream. Just doesn't work otherwise. There's a fish. There we go. Nice jumper. Sweet. There's a fish. So I was jigging it a little bit. Boom. As long as this is working, I'm going to keep doing it. There's one. It's like taking candy from a baby. It's like taking candy from a baby. Three casts, three fish. Oh, he took the soft tackle. Nice. Gotta be a little bit more careful on the soft tackle. It's a little smaller hook. Forecast, 4 fish, what do you think? Maybe? Set it up again? Oh, that was a little bit far out. There he is. Forecast 4 fish. So there's a little log over there. I'm gonna try and see if I can entice one out from under the log. There he is, right on the log. He was right on the log. Little jumper. Sweet. All right. So, didn't catch anything on the jig streamer in there, but I switched out to the egg, of course. Boom. Right away. Fish on. Alright, well, unfortunately, had to cut the day short because I've got a dinner interview tonight. And I got to make it back to Charlotte in time to change and get downtown. But I'm overall as happy as a puppy with its nose out the window driving down the road. Just had a great day. Probably caught 50 plus fish overall, and it's only 2 o'clock, so can't
argue that. The weather was great. No one was on the river. I mean, no one was on the river. That's always nice for a Monday. I'm sure it's much more crowded on the weekends. You know, no one's out there tubing or kayaking or rafting or splashing or other things this time of the year yet. So, you know, I'm sure kind of once end of April starts coming along, May for sure, it's going to get crowded over there. But they've only done one stocking, and that was about 3 weeks ago. So I was pretty darn happy, and especially with that big brown to start the day. You know, anytime you catch a 19, 20-inch brown, it's a good day. It's a good day. So anyway, see you guys later, and happy tight lines. GoPro, stop recording.